The NFL on Fox brings you a live presentation from Candlestick Park. The Bears and the Niners, both of these teams red hot in the postseason, along with San Francisco, the home squad in today's effort, will take on the Chicago Bears with a 10-6 mark winner to the Dream Bowl 2. This is the NFC Championship game. Nick Rice alongside Stephen Hughes live. And very few would have believed that Sid Luckman and the Chicago Bears would even be on the same field as these Niners. The Niners have won 5 Super Bowls as a franchise, so the Bears 2. But both of these teams come with the NFC Championship on the line. Kickoff is up next. You're watching the NFL on Fox Sports. The Chicago Bears, the San Francisco 49ers, Mike Ditka against head coach Bill Walsh, with the winner going to the Dream Bowl 2, and a chance for these teams to be etched in football lore as the greatest team in the NFC.
Goes through his progression. It's picked!
Chicago, known for its elite defense, takes on San Francisco and the most vaunted offense in the NFL.
It's a touchdown! And they'll get the score to end it in overtime.
With 7 combined Super Bowl championships, history beckons again with the NFC Championship on the line. Chicago Bears, San Francisco 49ers, the winner to the Super Bowl. Goal to kick it deep and back deep to receive is Deion Sanders, and the San Francisco 49ers, led by head coach Bill Walsh, does indeed have one win away from the Dream Bowl 2. They defeated the Buccaneers last week in convincing fashion and now take on the Chicago Bears. Sanders from the goal line out to the 10-15 has a lane to the 20 spin move and taken down at the 21-yard line. And out to the field is Joe Montana. And we mentioned one of the most vaunted offenses in the entire DSFL, 25 passing touchdowns. That's top 5 in the NFL, and also over 3,000 yards through the air. That just begins the storylines for this passing attack today. There are 4 wide receivers in the starting lineup that have over 500 yards receiving. Very impressive mark, and the only DSFL team to do so. 1st and 10, Montana fires deep, and he has a man wide open down the sideline, in stride of the 10, John Taylor to the 5. He's into the end zone. John Taylor, one play, and the Niners are on the board.
What an electric play to start the ballgame. Joe Montana to the always electric John Taylor. A 3rd-round pick, a surprising pick to some, but obviously the speed going straight past the quarterback was just too easy. The Niners showing the reason why they were number 1 seed and why they should be here right now.
Dendy bangs the point after attempt, and the Niners lead it 7-0 with just 12 seconds elapsed in the first quarter. Early going is very positive for the San Francisco team. John Taylor with a 79-yard touchdown connection, and the Chicago Bears will see their high-flying offense next. You're watching the NFL on Fox Sports. The Niners, boy, there are so many high-flying receivers on this San Francisco offense. It all starts with Jerry Rice, but Terrell Owens, John Taylor, and Brent Jones, all very viable pass receivers. And we just saw John Taylor rip one right down the sideline. 79 yards in one play, and back deep to receive Gale Sayers from 2 yards deep. He'll take it out to the 10, 15, 20, and he angles to the 22-yard line. And the first time today we will see Sid Luckman quarterback this team, a 1st-round pick from Columbia, and boy has he turned out for the Chicago franchise. 5-time All-Pro with 11 seasons with the Bears in the 40s and 50s. And Sid Luckman doesn't put up the flashy numbers you'd expect out of a guy like Joe Montana, but Luckman does lead the league with a 66% completion percentage. 1st and 10, the give is to Peyton on the first play for the Bears, and he picks up 9 yards, falling forward near a Bear 1st down. We take a look at this starting offense, led by Walter Payton.
Obviously, a lot to look for on the passing and defensive end. Sid Luckman, 1st in the DSFL with 66% completion percentage, pretty much 2 out of 3 passes are complete, so that's a really good job. And then look for Walter Payton making the explosive rushes over the middle of the field.
Payton is the man in the I-back, including 2 tight ends on the left side. Pitches to Payton past the first down marker, falling forward following a 6-yard carry. And Payton, so far 2 carries. This one moves the chains.
Good blocking right there off the toss. Obviously, that means that the offensive line, some offensive line members will have to move over to block on the left side, obviously. But you know, good toss right there by Sid Luckman. Great way to find open lane by Walter Payton. Really good numbers this year. 8 touchdowns off 1,140 yards. I'm looking for him to have an explosive game against this Niners defense.
Luckman back to throw on a 7-step drop, has time. Underneath pass complete to Mike Ditka, and he gets 7 yards, and he is near a Bears first down. Take a look at this starting Niners defense, led by the middleman, number 52, Patrick Willis, that can do it all. 46 tackles, 3.5 sacks, and a pick in the DSFL.
Obviously, a key member out of Ole Miss. This guy is ridiculous, and in present time and probably in the future, he's going to be considered one of the best 49ers that's ever played.
Same argument can be made for Walter Payton, a 3-yard carry, one of the greatest Bears of all time. Matt Hasseltine to bring him down to the turf. 3rd down and 1 upcoming for this Bears team. And offensively for Chicago, it has been a struggle, especially through the air. But offensively on the ground, they are so lucky to have not just 1, but 2 Hall of Fame running backs in the backfield. That's Walter Payton. And a man that doesn't really get enough time, that is Gale Sayers, that doesn't get enough snaps, I believe. He has 92 yards on only 16 carries all season. One of the greatest running backs of all time. 3rd down and 1 underneath complete. Willie Gault has a lane, and he is in the clear. 31 yards through the air. Luckman to Gault on the first Bears drive. Nets a huge 30-yard pickup.
Willie Gault finding the open lane in the middle of the field. Really good job by Sid Luckman to find the open receiver, which he's been doing the entire year because his completion percentage is number 1, like I said earlier, in the DSFL too. So obviously he finds the right receivers a lot, and obviously a big gain there for 31 yards and gets the Bears close to the red zone. Let's see if they can execute on the opportunity that they have right now.
Willie Gault, known for speed, the fastest receiver on this Bears team. Another 1st and 10 handoff to the muscle man. That's Walter Payton. Sweetness for 2 yards, and we have an injury down on the field. And the Niners will take an injury timeout. 2-yard pickup, and the Bears are on the move yet again, Steven. Another positive game for Walter Payton.
Walter Payton is known for leading the charge and pushing his way for extra yards. That is the reason why he's so successful back in his heydays, and obviously he's doing it here as he's obviously doing some work.
2nd and 8. Luckman has time. Underneath pass complete, but a dangerous throw across his body. Johnny Morris, the top receiver for the Chicago Bears, nets near a first down. Now the Dream Bowl 2 is upcoming in a matter of weeks. And the winner of today's NFC Championship game will take on the number 2 Oakland Raiders. We will have all the presentation, the pregame hype, and the postgame ceremonies, everything to do with the DSFL 2 awards, and some special secrets upcoming for the DSFL 2. 3rd down and 3. Luckman back to throw. Underneath pass incomplete, intended for Johnny Morris. That one leads to a 4th down situation.
A little bit of a risky pass there. Another risky pass, I can say, because the last 2 passes have been a little bit very scary if you're a Bears fan. But I think that Sid Luckman is just doing for the best of the team. Hopefully he gets some points out of this field goal.
Robbie Gould, and it's Gould on the try, and that kick is good. And such a promising drive for Chicago ends in disappointment. Only 3 points put up on the board following a 65-yard scoring drive. Johnny Morris was the last incomplete pass. He was the intended receiver there. The San Francisco 49ers will get back on offense, leading by 4. It's 7-3 Niners with 3:10 remaining in the first quarter. Robbie Gould set to kick up deep, and back deep to receive is Deion Sanders, the ever-electric return man for San Francisco, out to the 15, to the 20, and he is taken down there. But not the kind of success you would expect out of Deion Sanders. Defensively, not the guy you would expect out of his heyday, and only 1 return touchdown during the entire regular season. First down and 10. Montana back out with 2 tight ends, including Davis and Brent Jones. And the Bears, out in that vaunted 46 package. They're sending the heat on this one. First and 10. Montana back to throw. No, a delay to Gore. And taken down following a 2-yard carry. And here's the Niners starters on offense.
Obviously, the key player watches Frank Gore. What a great season he had. 210 carries for almost 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, but he did fumble the ball 4 times. Hopefully he does not fumble the ball here, as turnovers will be crucial for teams to get some extra points off of.
Second down and 9, Montana looking. Underneath, complete to John Taylor. Has 12 yards and another first and 10. 2 catches for 90 yards in the first quarter, partner. John Taylor finding the holes in the Bear defense.
Obviously, the first pass of the game was the touchdown, and just adding more yards to his game so far has been very good. Just finding an open area, and John Taylor has made the most out of the opportunities he has gotten from Joe Montana.
If the Chicago Bears have one concern, it's not in pass defense. They have allowed a DSFL record 117 yards through the air defensively. Now we have a penalty on the play, Vernon Davis, and boy, what a promising drive headed backwards. 10-yard penalty on the hold, and that'll lead to a 1st and 20 situation.
Obviously, that is big. Penalties and turnovers are going to be the reason why one team is going to win, one team is going to lose. The team with the least on both categories are going to win. Vernon Davis, not a good start off for the Niners.
Gore on the give, across to the 40, and taken down following a 21-yard pickup. Frank Gore converts that 1st and 20 into a 21-yard gain. Impressive pickup for the Niner running back.
Big run right there. Just finding some open lanes. I like the good block by Joe Saley on the Bear defender going into the middle of the field, and then Gore just finding an open lane past the 35, across the 40, and getting some work done. 2 carries, 22 yards. Good start for Frank Gore. I can see him having a 100-yard game if the O-line for the Niners really do some work.
First and 10, Montana back to throw, and has great time and a great catch along the sideline. John Taylor, did he tap the feet down? Yes, he did. The referees call him inbounds. Another long pickup for John Taylor, 17 yards through the air, and another Niner first down.
Niners are just charging the way back. They didn't really care about the penalty. Frank Gore did his job and got the first down. Then John Taylor find another open lane on the field. Left side, open lane. Just put the toes in. Just nice, simple techniques by a wide receiver. Doing the job for the first down.
Niners on the move again on their second drive. Give us to Gore up the middle, and he picks up 3 yards. And his 3rd carry, boy, he has really found the holes in this Bears defense. Very impressive carries so far in the first quarter, and Stephen predicts perhaps 100 yards for this ball carrier. And that is not a hard-to-reach statement if you look at how powerful this offensive line has been so far in the first quarter, creating holes for their running backs, which could indeed later in the game create some play-action pass scenarios for this Niners team. Second down and 3, Montana back under center with the I formation. Montana looking, has time over the middle. Jerry Rice to the 5, and he's into the end zone. Jerry Rice for a 29-yard touchdown. San Francisco cracks the scoreboard for the 2nd time in the first quarter. Niners up 14-3.
Just like John Taylor, the first catch of the game. Booyah! Touchdown. Good pass over the middle by Montana.
That kick is up and the kick is good. Niners lead at 14-3 with only 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jerry Rice has had a very fantastic season. In the postseason, also racking up 2 TDs through the air. It has been all Niners so far in the first quarter. Bears only have a field goal to show for their only drive offensively. They'll take the football for their 2nd drive following this commercial break. You're watching the NFL on Fox Sports. Boy, San Francisco, you talk about rolling on all cylinders. In one quarter, they have racked up 157 yards offensively. Cavanaugh takes the knee, and the ball will be sent out to the 20-yard line, and that is where Luckman will take possession for the 2nd time in this quarter, and he'll try to make amends of that field goal drive, a drive that stopped short inside the San Francisco 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 20. with 12 seconds remaining, perhaps the final play of the first quarter. Handoff to Walter Payton, and that indeed will end the first quarter. At the end of one, Niners lead it 14-3. You're watching the NFL on Fox. Second half right after this.